Hmm, what should my next video be? What's this? Yeah, this should do. Hi, my name is Skylar, and if you don't know, there is a debate floating around it right now on who will win, one gorilla or 100 men. While I have full faith in the gorilla, I mean, this person made a simulation of the gorilla winning, but then I began thinking, this might be a closer match than I thought. I mean, sure, Gorilla is really strong, but if we get 100 professional boxers, it's probably not that close. So, for anyone who wanted to try it and figure out the answer themselves, you're in luck, because I will be giving all the information that you will need to make your own answer. Leave the information about everything at the end of the video before I give you my answer. Since the question is 100 men versus one gorilla, we need to find the average of both. This way we have some sort of base, because 100 old men versus one baby gorilla is a much different fight than 100 men versus one adult gorilla. Most of the time I've seen this question is 100 average people versus one silverback gorilla, so I'll be going with that. A silverback gorilla weighs between 300 and 430 pounds and are almost 5 to 6 feet tall with a wingspan of 7.5 feet to 8.5 feet. The averages of these numbers are 365 pounds, 5.5 feet tall, and a wingspan of 8 feet. According to the website on screen, a silverback gorilla is 7 to 18 times stronger than an adult man. While I might already be certain that the gorilla will win, I have to dive into the humans first. We will be using stats for a man in their prime, so ages 20 to 30. The average height of a man is about 5'9" and weigh about 197 pounds. Now, there are different types of muscles for weightlifting, so I'll use all the ones that Outlift.com gives me. A squat and deadlifts are between 255 and 314 pounds, or on average of 270. Bench press are a bit lower at 135 to 224 pounds, or an average of 180. Endurance is also a key factor in this battle, and a good endurance tester is running, which is about 9 miles per hour. Now we have our stats. Who would win? Pause the video now and leave your guess in the comments below, and here are the stats if you need them. My money is on the gorilla due to its sheer size and power compared to a human. If a human can deadlift around 314 pounds, that means a silverback gorilla can throw around almost 2,100 pounds. I mean, according to this website, a silverback gorilla can lift on average 1,700 pounds. So let's say that we can get the gorilla surrounded with about 15 men. The gorilla will only now start to struggle, but unless all 15 men can synchronize their attack, they won't stand a chance. I don't think people realize that a gorilla also has a bite force of 1,300 psi. For reference, a lion's bite force is an average of 825 psi, 500 less than the gorilla. Our strongest bone, the femur, breaks under 1,700 psi, while our skulls crack under 1,100 pounds of pressure. So one bite from the gorilla will crush your bones. Now, a lot of arguments I see from people saying that the humans win are, we fought giant animals like mammoths, or we are smarter than a gorilla, we just have to outmaneuver it. These are some of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard about. We fought woolly mammoths with weapons such as spears or bows. We didn't punch it to death. And even then, we're the ones here to provoke it. In this scenario, the gorilla already wants you dead and is out for blood. And outmaneuvering it? Really? I highly doubt 100 average men will properly coordinate an attack on this gorilla and win. Even if they could do that, you're dealing with a gorilla, not a human. Humans are predictable to a degree, but you're dealing with a wild animal. So, I'm sorry to those 100 men, but you are not living to tell the tale. The gorilla wins every time. Hi everyone, welcome to the end of the video. Sorry that today's video was a bit shorter than the other ones, but there wasn't as much to go over this time around. When I heard of this question, I knew I had to make a video about it since my first video was the older version of this question, one of every Pokemon versus 1 billion lions. If you're interested on how I made the lions win, then check out my video on the left. Shout out to my first subscriber, and until next time, peace.